Oh, I'm sorry, I'm back. Man, yeah, so I found out as soon as I closed the movie, like the Windows movie thing, it was fine. So I guess there's an anti like screen recording thing, but it doesn't work when you're cross-platform, which is insane. So like if I'm recording like this screen through on another PC through like a screen capture thing, and it still gets triggered like a false flag when you're on a Windows Movie Maker thing. But that's insane. Like I'm basically doing like the most crazy thing ever to get like to this end. Anyways, that's insane. Anyways, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about the little mess up there. All right, hopefully, can I open it in a different thing? Can I like open that video it's my video. It's crazy. Like, what open with, VLC maybe? Will VLC also biff? VLC is not opening, unfortunately. Why? Shut up. Shut up, me. I can't. Sorry about that. All right, let's see. Is it also saying burn in hell? It is not. VLC for the win. Windows, you suck. Anyways. Let's see. Nice movie thing. Apparently. Yeah, man. That's absolutely heartbreaking. I would not have stopped the stream if that's the case. A lot of people half the stream just dies. A lot of people are watching the stream in like the past, not the past, like off to the side. So when something like that happens, it's heartbreaking. Anyways, what I want to show you guys is this. Let's mute ourselves right here. Boop. All right, so I think it was right here. Where is it? Where's the point? Sorry for my stupid face here. I have it in the video where I showed. Yes, it's here. There. Okay. So I just wanted to show that this is the giveaway part. This will be in the video today, uploaded. But I just want to make sure everyone's seen this absolute craziness. So, as you can see, I just set it 3 to 17. That's what our order things are. Boom, bam, bam. I hit go. We got 7. All right, so 7. I go to the order 7. This, if you see that your name, quarter, a little bit of your name, whatever. Boom. That's the thing. Great. Then I hit generate again, and it gave me 8. It gave me 7 and 8, which, by the way, I don't think I included this, but I hit it like a couple more times. Just like, did I fuck up? Is this like, did I not set the parameters? No, it started jumping at like 3, 4 after that, but what are the odds? 7, 8 back to back. And then it's funny because then I proceeded to reach out to the first person who won, and it was lovely. Person was very sweet and got back quite quickly. They what do you call it? They were like, yeah, I'm totally willing to do like the write take a picture of my thumbs up and stuff like that, because I basically would love, it would be really meaningful to me if I could like display people who got the statues and were happy with them on the site. I think that'd be fantastic. So that's a part of why I'm like, I would hope you guys do, so you guys don't have to, you guys can just take it and run. But anyways, so I did that. That was fantastic. Wasn't that bad. And then also I did the math on like what the shipping cost would be, and it's a lot, but it's not outside the realm of possibility or reasonability, I guess. Anyways, but then I did the second generation.
Raidnade said I returned.
Was good. So then I did the second number generation, and then I seen the name and I thought, huh. I'm not gonna dox the name, but I seen the name and I thought, huh, that name looks kind of familiar, but I can't place it. Anyways, so then I did the thing. I reached out and I was like, hey, by the way, you're the second winner. And by the way, the first person who I reached out to, you get the pick of the litter. So of course they were like, oh, okay. I actually want the dirty one, the like dirtier statue. So I was like, all right, perfect, man. So then I reached out to the second person. I said, hey, by the way, you're the second winner. You happen to default to the one that's clean. And it's funny because I didn't click in my head because the email provided was not the, yeah. Anyways, some time passed and I was like, that name, I think it, no, it can't be. And then the next morning I woke up and I got an email from Lone. So, dude, you cannot make this shit up. I would like, for those guys who do not know, I made Lone like the most custom of custom statues you could possibly make for his individual use case. I made it for him and I sent it out for him just because I wanted to test some stuff. And yes, so Lone has like a pretty big statue that I made, probably my first statue that I ever made. I can't quite say I sold it, but I gave it to him. Anyways, the point is that Lone won again. So Lone has 2. And in my head, I was like, man, that's wild. Like, that's wild. Again, shout out to Lone. Lone has a horseshoe right up his bum a little bit. But also, like, just think about that. By the way, if you guys don't know how crazy this is, I asked Lone the other week of, like, I asked all you guys, which one do you guys want? Like, which one would you rather have? Like, I just want to get a gauge of which people preferred. It actually was very split, which is, like, I actually was very happy with. A lot of people like the dirtier look. A lot of people like the clean look. But Lone specifically said, if I wanted one, it would have been the clean one. So the fact that Lone won to that extent is insane to me. Anyways... But hey, that's chance, baby. That's random chance. Hopefully Lo won't mind doing. He said, in the emails, like, I'm totally fine with writing the referral and that thing. A testimonial is what it's called. But I know it can get to Lone. I know all that stuff can get him. But I was just sitting there the whole time. I gotta make a point to talk to people on stream about this. About, like, dude, what are the odds to not only win? It's not crazy. It's not like 1,000 people entered, but it's not just that. It's to then have the first winner not want the one you want, and then you win the exact one that you were interested in. That's crazy. Anyways, guys, there's going to be other stuff. I promise I'll give away. And yes. so yes. But alas, shout out to Lone, and of course, I should maybe mention the other person. But yes, 2 people have won. I will be sending it out within probably 2 or 3 days. Hopefully by at least by Monday, I'll have them shipped out. I do have to, like, make the you'd be surprised how, like, tiny little things take up so much time. Like, you know, taking the filling out the form, packaging it, making sure you crazy package it, and then going to uptown, then shipping it away, and then coming back, and that's like 6 hours basically gone from a day. So you're like, shit. So again, I'll try to make it so that it gets out sooner rather than later. But other things, just to really, also we probably should switch to another type of game. No, dude, why every single time I, like, back out of the fucking browser, it just hard locks like that. Anyways, here's my dumb face. What is this? What? Oh, it's this. It's my paracord that holds itself. It dangles below. Anyways, also Raid says, I have returned. Yes. Also, first of all, how was your guys' week? Jess says he is risen. Yes, I have risen. And it's still biffed. I don't know why that when we go into full screen mode, everything tends to break. I wonder if I should update my browser. It should take like a second. Yeah, I don't want it to have to do this constantly. Why did it, like, stutter again? Let's have to do the same, like, re-sync thing. Well, and just like that, our music is going to be cut out. Anyways, oh, man. Okay, so I've gotten the bones is probably a good way. No, I think I've better to say I have, like, I'm probably like 40% there, but I have our next big model that we're going to paint. And I'm a little worried because it's not nothing. Yes, it's fairly involved. But I do kind of dig it. It is an adult version of a character from Battleborn. It is an adult version of Shane and Oryx. It is my attempt to make it it's pretty on the nose, unfortunately. It would be something that I would have to substantially change Oryx, which I don't really want to do. Also, is it okay? We're good. We're back. All right, I'm gonna update my browser real quick. Relaunch this. Yes. Sorry for that. And everything's back. Okay, good. Fantastic. Where's our copyrighted sound?
I don't hear your excuses. You're rotten to the core. Bring on saving.
Don't look.
She had forbidden him from calling her mother. His denial was met with a slap
Oh,
that left
God.
a searing red mark on his
Oh,
cheek.
God.
And his pride shattered on the floor.
Panic.
All he had wanted was fairness, family, and trust. Why was it so hard?
Panic.
He had fled, hiding in the...
Got it. Sorry, it's on my other monitor. You guys can't hear anything. Remind me to, there we go. Shut up. I want to, this is the story I was listening to. Imagine watching that at 5x speed. So, and you're just like, and you're thoroughly enjoying it. All right, boom. That's good. All right. Sorry, now you guys can hear stuff. Sorry. When stuff burns just all around you, you kind of get like, oh, so is this GTA? New crime open world game like GTA. Okay. Okay. Sure, let's watch some Halo. Let's throw some Halo in the back. Is anyone else here going to be playing Halo? Play. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da. Fantastic, that's on. Oh, no, I'm not frozen. I thought I was frozen. But yeah, man, what do you call it? The Shane and Oryx, man. It is both really cool and kind of terrifying because it's like innately top heavy, and I'm trying to solve the problem of like how do you solve that? I mean, it should be fine. No, I'll have to figure something out because I need some way to support the sheer fucking mass and volume of like, I mean, maybe if I just bolt Oryx into the spine of Shane, it might be fine. You know, that might actually work, but I'm not, as you can tell, I'm not 100% on it. It's kind of like possibly it could be okay. Anyways, but it's going to be a chunk of a statue because Oryx is huge. Like by default, I think I might have to like adjust Oryx to be slightly more small because otherwise he's going to be a giant. You know, he's already going to be a giant. Like, yeah, but hopefully it'll be okay. And I know people do weird stuff with like models where they like bolt into the back or like they create a spine goes up. And because he's behind her, it should be fine. If you guys don't know what Shane Oryx, basically it's like this giant it's like a punk rocker chick girl who's wearing like a hoodie and like bandage wrapped all over her chest, stuff like that. And she's inside of a demonic entity's ribcage. And his arms are an extension of hers. She's like piloting this like rock'em sock'em mech above her, essentially. That's like this demonic person, but just what a fucking badass idea. Where like, yeah, your shield is essentially this fucking giant demon thing, and you're in its ribcage. Like, unbelievable. Whoa. What's going on, Jess? Jess says, could never just get the STL file for free from you. I wouldn't feel so... Oh, come on, Jess. I appreciate you, Jess. Honestly, wait, never mind. I need to give perks to members, and I feel like that'd be a cool perk to do. Anyways, regardless, Jess, that's incredibly generous. I do not deserve that whatsoever. I appreciate it to the 9th degree. I never would have thought the STL things would have been something that people were willing to like actually spend money on. You know what I mean? I guess it makes sense. Dude, some of these models go for about like, yeah, $20. That's why I do not deserve that, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you immensely. We just covered my paint supplies. I appreciate that so much. That helps so much. I'm not even kidding. That's like huge. I spent a lot of money on paint trying to get good paint. Anyways, very, very sweet. But thank you so much, Jess. Anyways, what do you call it? What else? Oh, by the way, so I want to talk to you guys about this. So, you know how we're playing Power World this whole week, right? I hate myself, gang, a little bit. But I don't think I have it in me to start again. It's just, it feels so crazy. Yeah, to like be like, okay, I have to go make a base, redeploy all my shit, make all of it, and the thought that keeps coming to my head is like, why? I've already been through this, and it's like I don't know if I get like I don't know if I get more joy doing that. You know, like I've just never been that person. Like unless it's like Borderlands where you're playing an entirely different character, then maybe. But in my head, the whole time I was like, man, I don't know. I don't know if I want to restart my whole Power thing. Also, Jess says you deserve it 100%, but I appreciate the effort. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet, Jess. I hope I do not fall short of your expectations. That's one thing, Jess, I'm not sure if you've heard me ramble about it, but the idea for me moving forward is to basically create like a lot of content about painting. I'm not sure if you're interested in it. I'm curious, Jess, would you be interested in something like that? I know you're like, you enjoyed Let It Die, but one of the things I also wanted to try to paint is basically like masks. I just think masks are kind of neat. Like I painted this one a long time ago when I had like a little bit less information about painting. I think it turned out kind of cool. It's this Oni mask.
I mean, how far did you actually get before? Starting fresh in 1.0 makes sense because of how they've changed the progression.
Well, so that's what I asked. So that's what I was like wondering. But I remember when I seen the Power World like devs talk about stuff and like all that stuff. They said the only thing that you're gonna be like missing out on is like the mission structure. So like there's gonna be quests, but from largely, and maybe you can respond to this more, Fluff. What does that mean? So like, is that only like so you played some of the Power World, you've beaten some missions. What missions have you done? So like is the missions as simple as like it's just trying to like push you through certain things, like objectives, like hey, you should go kill the boss at some point. That exists, by the way. You should do that. It's kind of neat. You love it. Let's go, Jess. Okay, hell yeah. Yeah, it's something that I think would be something cool to pay. So that's kind of like okay. Let me break. Jess, I can't wait to talk. So to me, this was the thing that was difficult. Is like these models that I like the Shane Ulrichs, the Let It Die one, take a fucking long time to like make. I like short a lot of it by like giving leaning on like AI to help me like get a lot of the basic structure there, and then I just add like texture via blending via brushes and Blender and stuff like that. But even still, it takes a long fucking time to like get anything that looks kind of okay. It takes so much time, so I'm like, I need something that's kind of in the middle that I can like kind of crank out, that don't require as much like meticulous detail.
McFlufferkin said, it guides you through the tower bosses primarily, but it's also taking you through the level tiers and which direction to head progressively. You're not required to do it.
Oh, okay. So let's. One second. I'll definitely want to talk about Power and like what I want to kind of get to what you guys think about stuff. But let me round off this real quick. So, anyways, I was trying to think of like something. What could I like do where like I could have something continually printing out, and I was like, oh, I actually, it's really kind of not as complicated to like jump to different styles and like get a lot of these cool base masks. Like I want to show you guys the one that I'm excited to show off. Okay, thank God. So I did. One sec. What do you guys think about this one? I gotta open up Blender real quick. One sec. Oh, it's on my other monitor. That's why. There we go. What do you guys think about this one? So this is that. Oh wait, no, sorry, it's the wrong one. I'm sorry. Boom. Why is it not showing up? There we go. This. Check this out. Isn't that kind of dope? I fucked up with this. This is kind of going to be something. I might just have to blend that out, unfortunately. But this is going to be all metal. And then this is going to be all... In fact, maybe I should... Yeah, some of that kind of got flattened out, the texture. Anyways, also, isn't that cute? My little maker mark thing. Anyways, I got to do better about this one. Yeah, maybe I have to redo this because I lost some of the texture when trying to make... Essentially, it like fit. It like custom fitted. Otherwise, it doesn't quite look like that. But anyways, this one's kind of neat. This is supposed to be more metallic in nature. So, like, if I could show you what it looks like, what it's actually supposed to kind of look like. We go over here, we do this. We do the base image. Where are you? No, that's not it. I can't find it. So this is kind of what it's supposed to look like. That. It's not very helpful. It doesn't really show it in a big way. Anyways. Let me close that. Open up that. Yeah, I'm going to have to redo all that, which is a bit of a pain because it took a little bit of time to bring into existence. Anywho, but yeah, so that's what I was trying to do this week. That's why, like, I was planning on, like, as soon as I was ready to rip, I would, like, make a ton of videos. And also, it's 3x speed, sorry. I always watch stuff on higher speeds. But, yeah. I thought I was going to, like, be able to just start cranking up videos. But, unfortunately, because of, just, like, everything takes longer than you think, that I wanted to make everything, like, fast. Or, like, not fast, seamless. So I knew how to, like, bang out and do stuff, essentially. So, yes. Jess says, just get an Uniformation 6K1 Ultra for resin printing. That's it's so good. Elegoo Saturn 4K Ultra, old printer, better for smaller stuff. Dude, Jess, so this is the thing. I like, to me, this is like the holy grail of end game, which is to get a resin printer. But unfortunately, basically, it's unfortunate. I talked about it a little bit, but like, basically, I live with my family still and all these variables, and they looked at a surface level of what, like, resin printing means, and they got super scared because of the fumes and the toxicity. And it's their right to be like, to not be comfortable with that, so to speak. So unfortunately, like, instead of like the normal buy-in for a resin printer is like $800 to $600, probably $800 Canadian for me. But for me, it's probably more around like 6,000 to 7,000, because I have to make like a shed that can survive Canadian winters and to house everything in it. So it is just a significantly different beast. Unfortunately, I would have loved if if it was not. And there's other options too. There's other options for sure. But yeah, it's just one of those things where like I need, and it's kind of funny because like the route that is before me is I have to use FDM, which is just notoriously never going to give you as good detail. There's other hindrances like layer lines, which you can kind of get around by doing certain things. But I have to basically become so good at painting that people still want the thing, even though it is not resin, even though it does not have like this insane detail stuff. So I need to sell enough stuff basically to then pay for the premium look. So anyways, it's just a long path, but yes, I totally agree, Jess. I looked at a lot of the Elegoo printers and stuff, and it would be my number one choice. I've heard nothing but good things from them. It's either that or get a sponsorship, but even then it's probably like way off. I need to like I gotta like commit to like 4 months of this just making stuff and hoping people like are interested slightly in it, and then hopefully people might be interested in buying one of them. Who knows? But alas, yes. Anyways, back. So yeah, I just want to let Jess know that because I think it's kind of interesting. That's also something I haven't brought you guys up to speed on. Where like I actually did a thing that I was trying to do last week, which is like I streamlined everything, and now it feels so much easier just to exist and do stuff. It's just like, okay, I just do this for one day, awesome. Then I do this for one day, awesome, and then I do this for one day, and then I have like 7 things I can print and paint, which is excellent. Anyways, thank you for waiting, everybody. Power World stuff. Okay, so Power World, so that was the thing that I kept going back and forth in my head in, is like, so I was playing Power World this week, by the way, a little bit, not too much. I wish I would have played it more. But when I was playing it, I was like, okay, let me, set up my base. Okay, let me do all the objectives, to like set up my base and then like move on to my second base so that we can have more resources. And I just kind of kept coming back to this thing of like, I'm kind of just building what I already have, and like, again, if the quests had like cutscenes in them, which they might, I know the boss battles have cutscenes. If there's something like that, then maybe, but like, I don't think I did a good bit of stuff in my first playthrough, but I still think there's plenty of quests for us to do, maybe? I don't know. Also, the reality is, like, for me, I was able to play for, like, maybe 3 hours this week, and I chose to only play for an hour and a half just because I wanted to, like, dedicate time to watching the story stuff I was telling you guys about. Anyways, so it's just, like, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like kind of practical for me, like, unless we're, like, just making no stride. Also, this is kind of to me a little bit better because like if you guys did want to join me, I already have some material baseline and like it will just churn out resources, so I don't feel like it's as like, I feel like it's a world where you guys can join in, build some stuff you want to build, like make some armor you want to make, maybe things like that, so it's just a little easier to play with you guys as well. And I still get to like, it's funny because like the thing that really gets me, man, is like knowing, I think maybe that's where it is. It's because I know I have no time. Seeing, like, I think back at, like, how long it took me to, like, get a pal that was kind of good, that had, like, decent stats. I know it's gotten easier. And I'm just like, dude, like, in order to do that, it puts you in a state of, like, if I want to do that, I can make no progress. We have to, like, main this game as, like, a stream game for, like, 2 hours every day, and we'd make fucking nothing progress-wise. So that's why I come back to this idea of, like, how much am I really losing by not starting all over again? Maybe there's some missions progress that I might do, but I don't think it like locks any sort of like progression behind you. I don't think it locks like the world tree behind you, anything like that. And I didn't also kill all the bosses either. So like I don't think, I hope I'm okay. I might not be though, but yeah. So I think I've settled on that, and I've also increased all my resources in as well, just because again, like I kind of come back to like, well, what do I want from Power World? Like I kind of have these predetermined things I think people care about, and then maybe I'm like letting that judge my playthrough. I'm like, nah, if you don't have any time in very like no game lets you like increase your progression if you want. This game does. Why not take use of that? So I'm like, yeah, especially like it's like literally the perfect game for me at this point in my life where I'm like I don't have any time. So like perfect. Like a game that lets you maximize your progress and like lets 1 hour be the equivalent of 4. Fucking yeah. That sounds awesome. So I think that's why, like, I think I'd much rather go and start my world again and like go back to it. And I went in and it worked. And there's some stuff that's a little bit different, but nothing like earth shattering. So yeah, I think unless you guys have like a strong aversion to it, like you guys are like, no, Grin, I wanted you to grind from 0 again. But like for me, it's not that I couldn't. It's just I'm like, man, you guys would be seeing me move like not. And also like even if you guys did say that, I feel like for me, I just don't. I didn't really enjoy like scrounging for scraps again. Where I was like, oh shit, okay, let me quickly make like a a steam bath for my pal. Okay, let me make this. So I don't have that many resources. Okay, let me quickly go get that resource. Let me do, like when I'm in my back of my head, I'm like, I have my old world that has all this stuff kind of taken care of. Why would I want to like build that empire?
Said,
you know?
Would not starting from zero mean the new content won't load?
No. So that was one of the things that was really impressive about Power World is that they said like, no, you can absolutely start from your original save. So the original save I started when it was like beta day one, like not beta one, like it was like when it was or just early access, works on the sequel, which is insane. Yeah, shout out to the devs for being nuts in that sense. So everything works. Also, Jess says, yeah, best tip for FDM prints is sanding and gradually moving up to higher grits because the paint stick better and also wash after. Yeah. Well, a lot of people say wet sanding for FDM because it does have like corrosive stuff that it kicks off, so you don't want to breathe any of that shit in. So having just a wet sanding thing is great, dude. Jess, there's like this little sander that's like a little pen sander that does this, like vibrates back and forth. It looks so nice, especially as someone who hates hand sanding. Like my fucking joints, my fingers just like ache. It's crazy because I can like throw a kettlebell like that's 60 pounds above my head and whip it downwards, and my hands are fine. It's just this like little movement back and forth that like rocks your joints out of your socket.
Said, I mean, do what you want if it's fun for you. It's easy to swap between worlds.
Yeah, that's a good point too. That was what I was wondering. I was like, maybe today we should like just go try to kill a boss, and see if we can kind of like manage and all that stuff. Just so we can kind of get like a little bit of that beginner person experience. But again, that's never how I would play these games. My like I would in games where like it's resource based and you can like get more resources. I would always just like spend so much on like building stuff up. And dude, the thing is that we have so many things we could do in our original base that I'm so excited to do. Like the idea of like, oh shit, we can like I've never gotten into guns in Power World. And like you could absolutely like build. I think there's now like there's sulfur mines that you can make and shit like that. You're like, oh dude, hell yeah. Where now you could like get endless gunpowder basically, and I could just like let it rip with a gun. I'm like, oh hell yeah. Although I feel like I'll always be kind of privy to the PAL guns essentially. But yeah. Oh, also, I was wondering why that was sounding a little off. This is also 2x'd. All right, we've talked enough. Let us jump into some React. So y'all have sent me stuff in our Discord to react to because you're like, hey, this is worth it. Man, we are really cropped in a weird way. Can I like fix that? It looks like it's too zoomed out and too zoomed in. Pull that out a little bit. All right. Is it better? Oh, hopefully it's better. Also, man, I don't know if I'm sick or if it's something in the summer air that like, it's like there's this humidity here. And it's like, I think it's just I'm ill. But like, is anyone else walking around with like a permanent layer of like cold sweat on your body? I hate it. Anyways. All right, let's start off with some silly, fun memes. Oh, side thing, by the way, yeah. I'm not sure if I should mention it, but basically, it's a non-story. What is it called? What am I trying to say? I can't think. My mom ended up getting this, what's it called, sparkling water stuff, and she was like, you should try it in, with that gamer stuff, because she tried it once, and she's like, it's very nice. She's like, you should try it, because she tried it with her tea. Anyways, I was like, okay, Mom, sure, why not? And then I was drinking it, I was like, it's pretty good. And then it hit me today where I was like, couldn't you just use like Canada Dry? Like as like anything that's like that? I feel like, what is the difference between Canada Dry or ginger ale, or like sparkling water? Well, Canada Dry has like an innate like a sweetness to it. Like it has some flavor profile, I guess. Whereas I guess like the other one is just straight. Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, let's get into some React. Also, what you saying, Jess says, I mean, do what you want, and that's what's fun. The way I see it, I wouldn't restart, let it die for a third time because it's just such a time sink. That's the way. Oh, for Power, yeah. Again, I think the more I think about it, the more I think. I kind of like, to me, Power was a game I like thoroughly enjoyed. It was like my game of the year a couple years back. I think it's fair. Like every now, I always like to make a game that's also kind of okay to stream. Like you guys have a party, you guys can join if you want. You guys can like have a say in what we build.
Canada Dry has ginger. It's a ginger ale. While sparkling water would just be carbonated.
Is that what ginger
and
tastes
whatever
like?
Minerals and such in it.
Is that what ginger tastes like? Weird. I always thought ginger was like very strong taste. I know, yeah. It's very true. I just never thought about like, I see like a ginger like root or something, right? But I just never knew that's what it tastes like. Huh. Maybe it's very light. What did my pal do to deserve this? What is this?
You gotta shoot him.
Why is it red?
Jay, you gotta move!
Dude, this is insane. The battles in Power will eventually get like this. Slight spoiler, sorry.
Jay, you gotta move!
Dude, that is a fucking Dragon Ball Z level Kamehameha like evisceration. That is crazy. But honestly, Jay, what is taking that shit? Honestly, this is kind of his fault for not pulling back his pal. How much health?
Why is it red?
Jay, you gotta move!
Ooh, yeah, pal. Yeah, yeah. Absolutely eviscerated. No health, goodbye. Also, I love the follow-up. God. The new gang member in the cyberpunk anime is an XO. So ex-corpo turned maelstrom. She's going to rip your dick off. What? Guys, I think she's the one. Pros, funny, cons. Immature, no future, can't, yeah. Yeah. Dude. What is this, Cat? Yes, Cat. Cat is peak. I don't want to fix her, basically. Oh man, what was I gonna say? Again, that story I'm reading, it's so funny because it actually is a better balance where it's like insane, what do you call it? Bipolar disorder, bunch of other murderous in some ways, clingy, all these things, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, is rich, will never cheat on you, will always love you, probably too much. And it's funny because like I go to the comments after I've done like listening to one of these like story recaps, and everyone in the comments is just like, this is the perfect life. And I'm like, guys, she's still kind of like open to kill people. We should probably relax. We probably should all come down for a sec. All right, what is this? Save your excuses for hell. Shocked face, shot in the face. Maybe is this what you see when you look down a barrel of a gun, little nib? I feel like it's a squirt gun. It could be acetic acid. Who knows? I have seen it. I have bore witness. What is this? Oh, we already read this. All right, good. On to React. This was just some memes you guys uploaded. Let's go to some React. Then maybe we can actually get a little bit of power. Just a little bit. I'm blind. Where was it again? Right here. Boom. Boom. Nope. Boom. All right. Scroll down the bottom. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. What? This was filling. Train rides just aren't the same without the lunchbox. Is that a sun? That's Pokemon, probably. It's either this is gonna be DMC claimed or can we? I don't know, man. It's Nintendo. It looks like anime. I don't know if we can watch this. We'll watch the pivot. I don't think we need to see more. I think we should blow that up. That is crazy.
That's not Pokemon.
That's not Pokemon, but it could be anime. I feel like, dude, ever since we got copyright strike for that thing, I am just terrified of like any sort of like IP thing. I'm also looking at legal shit now that I'm like, oh, that looks like too much. Is he on a paraglider? He is. Is it stick to his back? What a beautiful man. I don't know what his mustache handles are doing, but we can just see what transpires a little bit. What the fuck? How did he get... Was that all to get to his seat? Anime is the perfect medium. Oh, did I watch this? Did we watch this? No, I don't know if we watched this. I think I watched this recently, which is wild. I think we should be okay to watch this. Is this like hella copyright claimed? Maybe. Who knows? I just don't think they'll... Again, if we can get copyright claimed, that's fine. It's just we don't want to get banned or strike.
If it's Boba Boba like Kat said, he uses his hair to fight.
Oh, it's his hair. Is it his mustache as well? All of it? Oh, so what's good, Nong? Nong, you missed it, but we did the like random statue poll, And what do you call it? It was entirely random. Guess who won? There's 2 people who won. Guess who won? Don't spoil it, gang.
Mr. Welburn, I had a question about my...
Jenkins, get down.
What?
Get down, for God's sakes.
This is a classic. This is an internet classic. Why are you walking with your ass kind of perked like that? It's kind of crazy.
Jenkins, you're a good kid. How long you been with the company?
2 years this May, sir?
I started this company 45...
It was me. I won.
Fluff did not win. Fluff didn't even enter. He was like, maybe it was a Kelvin. I might have gave it a chance. If it's hair, it's a weapon for him. If it's kind of nutty. It's anybody's hair? It's not just his hair? Is he like a stylist? Is that his whole thing? He's like a hairdresser that's like a god?
5 years ago. Built this empire with my own bare hands. And I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth either. I started out in my father's tool shed. I won't lie to you, I had to claw my way to the top. Might have stepped on a few fingers and toes. Heck, may have even slit a few throats along the way. But that's business. I forged this corporation with my own blood and sweat. And it cost me 2 marriages, 1 heart attack, and every weekend of my life to get this company where it is today. And this morning I walk into my office and the sons of bitches over at Bergman Sachs put a sniper on the roof.
Come again, sir?
A sniper. Trained
9
killer
feet of
specializing in long...
hair. I should have specified.
His hair.
1 arc, he looses his head hair. Doesn't keep him down.
Ooh, he's still good? Hell yeah.
distances. Quiet. Stealthy. But above all else, patient.
Sir, I don't think they would put a sniper on their roof.
Sure they would. It's the right move. They don't want this merger to go through any more than the Kayazukis, but they've got the cojones to actually do something about it. That's why they're number 2. But let me show you why we're number 1.
McFlufferkin said, to be fair, I haven't even played any
Fair,
iteration
yeah.
of Let It Die. So why would I have entered to take the opportunity from those that have?
No, for sure. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I wasn't saying it's a shame on you thing. It was just one of the things that, like, yeah, dude, I might, yeah, I might still enter. Even if it's like a gotcha game I never played or something, I'd be like, well, maybe.
Give me that case behind the couch.
9 fetus says, okay, cat and red.
No, man, it was the second winner. So I reached out to someone. They won the first place. They got the pick of the litter. They ended up picking the dirty statue. And then I picked the second winner. And I reached out, and I thought the name sounded familiar. And then it ended up being Lone. And if you don't remember, I already made Lone a custom statue, like the most custom you could possibly get. So yeah, Lone won twice. Just what diabolical luck, basically. It's insane. Yeah, I don't know what to say besides that's what random is. Random is sometimes kind of unfair, but is what it is.
See, business.
Also, Lone's a big fan of Let Die too, so it works too.
It's all about being able to adapt. You got to learn how to roll with the punches. I'm going to need you to pop up and give me a 20 on him.
What?
I know he's on the 75th floor, but I can't figure out if he's the 3rd or 4th window from the left.
Okay.
Now don't worry. He's got a bead on me, so if you're quick, he won't have enough time to readjust. Now, go.
Oh my God, you're right. Oh my God, you're right. Holy smokes. He's the 3rd window from the left.
Honestly,
Julie,
Gray's under pressure.
Send in one of the interns, please.
This is the only part that to me is a bit fucked in the sense of like, man, it's like this would have been an awesome interaction where the boss is amazing and like was what a fucking king, and instead,
you see, everything worthwhile takes sacrifice. You'd be good to remember that. You can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs.
More coffee, sir? Jesus! Oh my God!
You see,
immediately gets killed. He's like, can you bring the nice intern in? The nice intern, happy to be alive, new job, immediately eviscerated.
About 3.5 seconds to reload and trace another target, which gives me an adequate window to fire off a couple rounds. Pure business. And that is a kill.
How could he see him from that angle?
Patience and sacrifice yield rewards. Business. It's probably them now.
It's Bergman Sachs on the phone.
I'll bet they want to talk. Calvin, you son of a bitch, nice try with that sniper. Yeah, you took out one of my coffee boys. I'll bet I scooped his head clear off. Now let's get down to brass tacks. This merger's going through whether you like it or not, but how much is it going to cost to keep you from tying things up in the Trade Commission? Flash bomb.
Jesus God!
He wrecked it
Jenkins,
fast.
quiet down, I'm on the phone. 10% is robbery, and you know that. Meredith didn't even get 5% in the prenup. What I'm saying is 5% domestic, 1% international, and that's my final offer.
It's such a
You still there?
hood classic.
I'll bet we have a deal. All right. Say hello to the missus for me. Uh-huh. I'll see you on the greens. Business. Plain and simple. Now, what was it that you came in here for?
My brother's getting married in 2 weeks, and I was wondering if I could have Friday as a vacation day. Would you sign my slip?
No.
Anyways, we got so many things trying to get away from the punchline. Anyways, man, that is like the most OG of OG internet's great skit and a great business tip. Yeah, I don't know if I love it. It's so fucked up what you remember, because in my head I remember such an S-tier skit. At the same time, a part of me is like, it kind of feel bad for the intern who was just sitting there chilling and gets his head domed and like smoked off. You're like, Jesus, we look so happy. And again, joke. I get it. The joke's funny, but I don't know why. That's the thing I remember. Guy ran into an NPC in a special dialogue. Ooh, isn't this guy? I don't know. Anyways,
can you please tell the Christopher Walken story?
First time I met Christopher Walken on the set of Suicide Kings, I go to say hi to him. As I'm walking up to him, the first thing he says to me is, "You know, I can see you coming." I'm like, because I'm introducing myself. I'm not a Vietnamese sniper working a tree line. He goes, "You know, I can see you coming." And I just kind
that's a great Walken impression.
Freeze. And he I had my Rottweiler with me. He goes, "I can see your dog too." And I go, "Her name is Shirley." And he says, "Who cares?" And I thought,
kind of mean.
Cared because he brought it up, you know? And he goes, "I gotta know what happened to your dog, Shirley, Rottweiler. What happened to your dog's tail? It's gone. Where did it go? It's okay, you can tell me." And I'm just standing there like in this driveway going,
dude, the amount of like shell shock to not only be getting like bullshitted, but also the idea that it is a guy like him who like anything he says is bullshitting essentially.
My dog's tail. And then he gets like real close to me and he goes, "It would be great to have a tail." And I go, "Why? Why is that?" And he goes, "Come on, if you had a tail, everyone would know. If you were angry or upset, they'd see you. They'd see you come."
A universal Christopher Walken problem who has like no expression.
Up the block. They'd say, "Get back. Look at his tail. He's crazy." And I go, "Well, you probably mean happy, like people know if you're happy, if you have a tail." And he goes, "Maybe you and your tail." Yeah, he just cut the ring off on me, right? And then he looked at me like it's my turn to talk. I looked down at the dog, and the dog's like, "Nah."
Dude, okay, Walken might just have autism because to just immediately break down a conversation like
turn
that.
To talk. I looked down at the dog.
Do you think, dude, that'd be such a funny fucking bit? That fucking Christopher Walken actually, like, is not a weird guy. It's just he grew up in a time when there was no, like, person to tell you, you might just have this weird, don't worry about it.
Dog's like, "Nah, not me."
Don't look at me.
That's funny. Oh, man. What do you call it? There's so many celebrities out there that are iconic, but ever since, like, the Skyrim... do you ever remember that? You guys have to remember that. The Skyrim Christopher Walken weird things from... Oh, I can't even remember what they're called. But yeah, they had so many, like, weird series like that where Walken was just playing Skyrim and doing shit. Of course, that Walken is just a guy who's really good at accenting him. Also, I was gonna say, out of tails, man, dog tail, absolute buns. Like, would not want dog shit, no thank you. But if you got like a fully ambidextrous, like snake tail or some shit, where like you could have another, you could like hold the cup up with it basically and shit, That might be fire. That might be real cool. I don't know, man. I feel like it would be kind of nasty. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty close to, like, yeah, your business, you know? Skyrim Cops was so fun. Yeah, man. Skyrim Cops, dude, there's so many. There's Skyrim Cops. There was also, like, what is it called? Skyrim for Pimps. I also remember watching back in the day. Dude, there's so many things. That era of YouTube was, like, pretty fantastic. That was, like, the era when, like, I didn't love, like, Gamer Poop or whatever it was called. Like, a real stupid, like, just real brain dead. Like, that was, like, Zoomer comedy before Zoomer comedy, where it was just about crazy, essentially. Hell's, well, yeah. That's crazy. Remember the exact name. I would only trust Kat to remember that exactly. Kat, the ever-present Skyrim fan, I know also was in the trenches watching those videos. This is the kind of boss that would be in Dark Souls game, that one of the hardest movesets, only to be named Soldier. I don't think we can listen to this. Ooh, dude, that is fire. Dude, can you imagine you sell a company, you win at life, you're like maybe like 27 or some shit, and you're like, I made it. I can retire. What am I gonna do with all this time? You're just like, I know exactly what to do with all this time. I'm just gonna sit. Okay, no, that's a bad idea. The lightning was a big fucking. Okay, maybe you don't want to die immediately. They've got to add that in. Yeah, they added that in post, dude. Just the absolute aura maxing on a whole ass set of armor just goes so hard, man. Some people want to wear like a suit to their wedding. Imagine rolling up on the most fucking badass medieval armor you've ever seen. Like, oh my god. Your wife probably would not be the most happy, but you would be like, this is the best moment of my life, compounded with the best looking I've ever had. Or best looking I've ever been in my life. Fantastic. Also, when we're right down here, I almost missed. Bird gets extra treats after I say flip, damn it. Flip what? Oh, is this power too? Everything's copyrighted. Oh my god, oh my god, wait, what? Dude, I did not know the boss fights go this hard. Tiny little bird. Oh god, oh fuck, oh, please. Honestly, good for that bird, man. Damn. Oh, right, you have a hang glider. I forgot. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Choppy as hell, but damn. Wait, can you have multiple pals
Knowing
out?
Fetus said, depends on the wifey. Madman Fenrir recently got engaged. He got her a ring. She got him a sword. Think she'd be cool with it.
That sounds pretty great. I don't know what Man Fenrir is, but that sounds awesome as hell, man. Getting a person. Well, that's the thing, man. This is why like it pays to go meet people.
Raidnade said, this Pole World clip has gone hella viral, by the way.
What, it's a tiny little bird just like riding into the distance? I'm so happy. I cannot describe the joy I have for Pal Worlds. Like, just getting every signal that, like, this is the way the industry should be heading as far as, like, make unique ideas, give us a lot of options to engage with stuff. And I think it's going to be probably, like, a couple years, just like Genshin, or, like, Genshin happened, and then it took, like, 5 years for us to get, like, a lot of other Genshin likes. I hope that people create, like, this type of game. When people, like, really good, like, they mention stuff that's really valuable, like, the idea that, like, Power doesn't have any, like, real story. It's just, like, there's a bunch of fun shit you can do in this game, and you can do that with your friends if you want. And it's just like, dude, wish there was more games like that. So I'm happy that it's getting everything. So if it's going viral, yeah. Also, this moment, by the way, wild. The little bird fighting for his life, crazy. Let's go, Bolty. I was gonna say, Bolty, you'll never guess who won the statue giveaway. You'll never guess. Don't tell everyone who's here now. Relax, chill. Nope, it's the garbage. Oh, it starts here. Let's see. I'm gonna post some badass moments of a manhwa I'm reading here for GRINN in a sec. Warning, sound might be a bit loud and copyright. Okay, we'll just watch on silent. I did think of the Elise screen recording. It's okay. Let's read what happens. All right. Oh, dare a mere underling ground. What? Sorry. How dare a mere underling ground organization operate in the shadows? Challenge a national organization. Are you really looking down on South Korea, boyo? Ha ha ha. Is that how you're going to play this? Yeah, this is how I'm gonna be. Well, what are you going to do about it? Ha, alright. I heard it, you heard it well. Ares answer. Who's Ares? Then, this is our response. Very Matrixy, but yes. I won't miss the second time. What did he just break his hand? Ares, Albert's Kim. Specialized dismantling and combination? Okay. This isn't the right... Oh, does he reorganize it? He disassembles the gun and re-puts it together? Is that a lady? You shouldn't consider yourself lucky. I don't know if this is a... It's a lady. That's a lady. Or he has tumors on his chest. We're sparing you after everything you've done. It's pretty cool. I don't love that every villain in stories look disgusting. You know? Granted, I guess it's not great when they look nice, but still. Would you look at this? Russian, I am sniper, said in Russian. Ooh, a Russian baddie? Hot damn. Okay. Frankly, man, 90% anime fans or manga watchers read a manga because of this. They see a waifu that they see and they're like, alright, wait for I'll get to it. I hate this where everything is too big. I gotta do a show. I liked it.
Multi_1337
yeah.
Smash.
Dude, there's this anime. No, I know the manga that I'm reading. Both I read in the past. It's called like the Necromancer's School thing, whatever it's called. Yeah. Anyways, there is this like there's a teacher, that he has this like a combat teacher, and she looks so good, but also she is like canon Russian. So the thing is crazy. The guy who translates her dialogue with a Russian accent, so it's like you're having a stroke every time you're reading it. But then if you eventually like know what the author's doing, you can then read it. You're like, oh, it makes it's so easy to read now. Which is just crazy work. Also, what's good? Nub says, my addiction to Power is finally. Oh no, is Nub gonna enter in here and be like, piece of shit? I hate it. The worst game ever, actually. Or are you gonna be like, no, it's pretty good? I wonder if Nub still has the highest standard. As he should. Not everyone should be a bottom feeder like myself, where when I find one thing I like about something, out of 6 I dislike, I'll be like, it's pretty okay. This part's fine. These types of videos cook at 2 a.m. What is it? What kind of video?
Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Middle Lands of Kirkin, the complete guide to the fur folk.
Fur folk?
When fur folk woke in the lands of Sus, they consisted of 3 clans, or Burkle, as they called themselves. Burkle, obviously meaning with feathers, as they had feathers and wings. The Burkle clans were known as follows. The most famous and warlike, the Tapa, the learned,
One
Dum
second.
Dum.
This has to be cat or fluff. I think it's cat. It's cat. Yeah, it was cat. This is a certifiable cat banger for sure.
And the cowardly members of Fook. After 1815 of 5 of the TA time, many of the Burkle moved to Arrerorrer.
Dude, oh my god. Do you think the only difference between like brilliant fictional artists is that they have just this delusion about like, dude, my like my drawings or my art is beautiful? Because like all these things sound like shit you'd come up with in high school, and you're like, this shit's fucking awesome. And then you read it when you're an adult, and you're like, oh fuck.
Went westward,
what was I thinking?
Where many were captured by Glug Glug.
When you see a lore video for a franchise, you know nothing.
The Warlord,
dude,
right?
This is every single time Cat's trying to explain Warhammer to me, where I'm like, okay, all right. And I'm trying to play ball. I'm trying to like update myself in real time. I was like, got it. And like you're like updating your software, and then every time, and then Cat goes to another thing, and it's like, oh, there's a whole new thing.
Said this is just my roleplay community, but with less bird things.
Less bird things.
Rising in the western.
1337 said, who did win again?
Oh, so did you ever reply? What do you call it? So again, I'm sorry, I'm repeating the same thing, but I was gonna say, so I reached out to the first person who won. They got the pick of the litter. They ended up choosing the dirty equivalent, and then I reached out to the second person, telling them that they're gonna win the clean equivalent. And guess who won? It was Lone. Again, entirely random. I have brought up a little later in the stream, and I was just like, "What, man? Good shout out to Lone, lucky, lucky horseshoe, all that stuff." I don't know, appreciate it, etc. But yeah, it's just one of those things where I was like, dude, I already made Lone like the most custom statue you could ever make. So, and it was for free. So yeah, yeah, or it ended up being for free because Lone ended up having troubles, all that stuff. I don't know, but regardless, Lone will be getting 2 statues. They're custom. By the way, there will be more statues. Again, I hope you guys are also kind of interested in getting masks. I feel like people wouldn't mind getting an Oni mask too if you had like the pick of the litter. I hope. I think I always do what I would think. And I'm like, if statue from a game I played a lot and I like would be cool, but also getting like a cool mask that I think would just be cool to sit on my desk would also be kind of nice, you know. You know. Also, 1 second. Let's see. Also, I'm playing. All right, so Nub says I'm playing 70 XP rate, 80% capture rate, and gathering items rate. I take more damage and deal less, but I have 1 extra base and 5 extra pals per base. Yeah, see that sounds so awesome, Nub. Like you say stuff like that where I'm like, the XP stuff I don't mind maybe like getting more of. I'd be fine with that. And maybe I should actually at this point, maybe because yeah. But anyways, the point is the capture rate is really interesting to me, and also the thing I want the most is I just want I want to get my rocks off with the whole base building stuff and just getting tons of resources. Like that to me would be absolutely peak. Also, let's go ahead and put this back on. I'm trying to finish my coffee.
Yet the Burkle still in Arrerorer, now renamed to Arreror after the Great War, flourished and rose to become a great force. Their domain even reaching the lands of Kep, the land of the Nando franchise. But this expansion would be cut short by the plague of Fusilli Paganini. I discuss the Fusilli Paganini and the wizards.
I can't wait to see how it ends.
More on my Patreon channel. But let us return.
Is that everybody is always shifting to like Patreon?
To the lands of fur folk and the adventures of the great.
Dude, I love the names. Names used to be the funniest thing because, like, for me, this is how I read anything. This level of struggle is me on default settings, whereas you guys have to be showing some sort of diabolical spelling thing. But for me, I'm like, fuck. And it's funny because my brain just defaults to giving up as soon as I see a name at this point, where my brain is so cooked that I'm like, at now, like, when I get into like a reading zone, I could probably rattle off stuff. But as soon as I see a name, my brain just goes, oh. The weird Minecraft villager thing. Oh, Woody says, "Wow," and the other one went to another person. So I already reached out on them on email, so you already know who you are. I don't know. I don't. Some people have really various how do I put it, privacy values. So I always like to be careful. So that's why when I showed who won, I only showed like the first letter of the the first 2 letters of your name, basically, or three letters of your name. So if you've seen, you can be like, oh, that's me. I could, but yeah, I already checked the email. And I don't think I'll ever upload a video before I just reach out an email and give it 24 hours. So yeah, but yeah. These values are based on default values, so I get less XP and I have less capture chance. Oh, I see. I see. So you lowered your capture chance and you decrease your XP. Interesting. I'm on the opposite. I want more. Bolty says, I'm checking every day. Damn it, Bolty. Don't say that to me. It makes me feel so bad. It makes me feel like, oh. But yes, there'll be plenty of things, plenty of chances. Especially now, man. Like, again, the amount of people, dude. Also, I should say this: it was a huge success. Like, I was able to basically get like a handful of people to like basically say like, "Hey, I'm interested in this," which not only is a super good signal. I think I got like 15 people, maybe 16. to reach out and say like, hey, I'm actually interested in this. Now that doesn't mean I'm willing to pay money for it, but it's still a way to be like, hey, that's a signal is positive. And also if I wanted to ever like, hey, I'm releasing like a set of something for Christmas, I'll reach out to those people who gave me emails too. So it's just good. It basically is like a good signal. But at the same time, it's not like unreasonable. Like there's 14 people who logged in. Your chances aren't shit, especially considering like I'm hoping to get better at this. Again, the only thing I do think I'll have to bite the bullet on is I don't know if I'm able to. The shipping thing already is a bit, or like I'm burning through like hundreds of dollars. Shipping 2 of these to 2 different people, it's actually a bit. But yeah, it's not insane. But if I'm going to do this like twice or 2 times a week, it's gonna get a little bit much. So yeah. Again. Yeah, we'll see. It's all stuff that, like, at least right now, I'm fine with, like, burning some money just to kind of build up a good proof, I guess, and all that stuff. Anyways, enough business stuff. Is it more fun with all the motto? Yeah, I find it so, Kat. Like, some people enjoy... I guess it's tough for me because Power is one of the few games where I wouldn't hate it because it lets you essentially generate resources. So like every resource in the game, I think, with a few exceptions, they're like you can just like put down a node and it'll randomly start spewing out those resources. So it's really just a battle of getting XP. That's kind of all it is, which is a battle of getting like capturing pals. So as soon as you get enough XP, you're kind of good. So I would normally not have an issue with that because then like the biggest thing in these games that I hate is like, okay, I'm gonna mine a bunch of sulfur only to know that I'm gonna have to mine a shit ton more sulfur again when I eventually use up all my ammunition. So it makes me not want to use my bullets, not want to use my resources, essentially they're finite or at least mechanically driven. But because you don't have to do that in Power, it's kind of not as bad. But I'm under the unique pretext right now where I have like an hour or 2 hours to play every day. Not every day, like maybe every other day, to where like I will not make any progress if I don't increase the scale. So yeah, that's kind of where my brain goes a little bit. The 100 girlfriends who really, really like you. Okay, this is one of the animes I actually want to see. Is this good? Why must I be forced to wear a kimono every day? Kimonos are pretty good. I feel like sundress to me is S tier. Kimonos, a solid A+. I don't know if they'd be high on my list of, that looks probably good no matter what way you shake it, you know what I mean? Also, Nub says, I felt that the game was just too fast. The default values so that how my single world is... Okay, I see, so increased. I'm curious if you ever dabbled into mods. If you're interested in, like, modding it. Nub says, me and my brother tried to see what was the lowest value to be considered good, and it ended up being reduced on everything with the XP and 50 increasing, like, the 10 every 10. Oh, wow. Okay, shit, interesting. You guys are metagaming. Because I was born an heiress of a Yamata family. Oh, I know this trope. We're reading about this trope. Because that is what it means to be Japanese. Okay. The silent, quiet type. She slammed the door so hard that things fell off the shelf. What are these VHSs? Sussy VHSs, and she told me to close the door softly at the time, okay? Oh God. American film The Devil. Oh jeez. Oh no. Oh, it's wholesome. These kids are watching TV and eating pizza, eating popcorn, and Coca-Cola. I had no idea people were allowed to be so free. Hard cut to just all those kids morbidly obese. I'm sorry. America, I love you. Okay, it's right there. Come on. Anyways. And they're wearing shoes indoor. That's crazy work. Who here, is anyone in the US wear shoes indoors? That's an insane thing to me. You're just walking, like, it's crazy. What if you walk on shit? Like, what if you step in shit and you walk in your house and you just drag shit all over the car? Like, what's going on? I mean, it can't be a thing. It literally cannot. Anyways, like also just, ew, you get fucking so much crap stuck to your shoes. Do you have like separate, maybe that's what it is. Maybe like slippers. That makes sense. Slippers is totally fine. But yeah, nah. What is, oh, did she become a Gara? Is this what happened? What is with your hair and your clothes? Yep. You're a disgrace to the family, yeah. Freedom. Okay. This, I can understand why people love this anime now. So she is one of the routes that he needs to conquer. Seemed pretty cool to me. Freedom! Freedom to tell your parents go fuck themselves. Crazy word.
Depends on the situation. 90% of the time I don't. But if I am going in and out a bunch, or planning on heading back out in like 15, it'll keep them on.
That's crazy. You put the shoe. That's wild, man. Do you guys not have carpet in your house? Because if you have carpet, I feel like what? Yeah, like what if it's raining outside and it's like muddy? Yeah, it's just yeah. Jess says, I love when you can adjust how much resources you can get because I have 9 to 5. So, yeah, man, dude, that's why, like, to me, PC will always be king, is because, like, most of the time you can mod stuff like that. I think the issue is that most people don't remember to do that or remember that's an option or want to go through the effort of, like, downloading a mod, finding a folder, creating a subroute, all that shit.
Nine Fetus said most rooms don't. And also welcome mats inside the entryways are a thing.
So yeah, but you still scrub your feet. I feel like there would still be like chunks of like mud or dirt or rocks on your shoes that you're not gonna just bang out, you know? Also, man, there's like let me ask you this. I feel like people who wear their shoes in the house, you cannot also be like cautious.
Said I know the anime in that top clip.
Yeah. What do you call it? You already told me about the top clip first, which is the 100 Girlfriends That Really, Really Love You. I remember when you told me about it back when we were playing Z's. It's funny because my mother doesn't like shoes in the house, but when we visit her family, we don't. Yeah, I mean, it is their house. Because like that makes total sense to me though, no, because if I'm going into somebody, I'm not wearing my clean socks on a dirty ass carpet and with mud and shit on the fucking floor. Like, hell no. You know what I mean? Only reason why I'm like, you take your shoes off is because we don't want mess in the house. Also, how many times y'all vacuum the carpet or like the ground? I guess there's a little bit of a difference with like, yeah. So my grandma, when I went to Portugal, everything is tile, basically. Like tile. Not a single bit of carpet anywhere. There's maybe a rug. There's a rug somewhere. But she wears, I think, slippers. But she also, like, goes in and out. And I guess it's not the most crazy thing. But in my head, I just feel like you bring in... But she also sweeps, like, 3 times a day. So, like, I feel like... Yeah. Cass says, I would not wear a shoe. Yeah, man. I couldn't even imagine. Like, again, in my head, it's like... It's funny because, like, people are very germophobic, and I've always erred, like, not in that way. Like, people are like, I just drank this, and I'm like, I'll just drink it. I don't care. Germs, whatever. Same thing with, like, I touch my beard so much, I'm cooked. I know, like, I touch a doorknob, and it's like everyone's disgusting ball-scratching hands and all that crap is different everywhere. I just give up. You can't win.
Ignoring Fetus said, NA, I'm not cautious at all. I don't look down like 98% of the time. And usually, we vacuum weekly. Ish.
Wow, okay.
Cat hair is a much greater problem than outside dirt.
No, cat hair is the curse of all curses. It's to me like it embeds itself into like everything. It also does not. Dude, as a person who has not had a lot of cats, I do not think people realize. Yeah, there is a specific kind of smell that like. Cats, like a house full of cat hair that like people who I think just grow up in it, your nose just does not pick it up anymore. It just becomes one with yourself. Where like when you go to a friend's house and like again maybe the same thing can be said for dogs. I've asked people about this and it's not the same, or like they haven't replied to this. But every person who has not been like a cat household goes to a friend's house with cats. It's always the first thing is like, dude, there's like this odd smell thing to it. It's not like awful, but it's like different. It's just a different thing. Whereas I go to like dogs have bad breath, and cats I don't think have bad breath, but they have like an oil to their skin that just makes them have a scent that to me I feel like has always been very like pungent, I guess. I don't know. It's not like rancid. It's just like a distracting thing. It's not nothing, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You notice it when you walk in, you're like, whoo, okay, hot damn. Sometimes it can be bad. Sometimes it's like I just never wash my cat or like clean the sofa and it just smells. As soon as you sit in it, it's like it goes when you're just like, oh fuck. Okay, this is actually bad. What is this? Game is called The Mound.
This is a blicky. Hold on, let me drop this for you.
It's literally a stick.
It's a stick for you? Oh man, they gotta fix the game.
No, I'm hallucinating.
Alright, and you can't pick it up?
No.
Fetus said short hair cats shed the most. I brush my cats out every few days. The long hairs, I maybe have to clean the brush off once. The short hair, I end up with enough hair to make another one of her.
Yeah, I think some cats will vary. We had a short hair cat. It was like a black cat, and it was lovely. I said we had it. It was one of these things where basically my family's way too like soft-hearted, and we basically were outside and we seen this cat come by and we started feeding it, and then we just left open like the little part of our garage so it would just go in and out. Then we installed a cat door so it could go as it wanted, and we just kept feeding it and it just kept coming back, and then we just kept getting like fuck tons of mice like all over our doorstep, and we're like, okay, well, you don't have to do that, but we're gonna keep feeding you. Anyways, so that was she always just stayed in the garage. She wanted to be outside, etc. Also, we had dogs, and I don't think it was fair to have her try to like assimilate and all that stuff. But yes, that is the level of cat experience I have. But yeah, she was a short hair one, and I remember like every time I petted her, I'd like there'd just be so much hair coming off her. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I think long-haired anything, like even dogs that are naturally like that are fantastic.
It's crazy. Maybe it is a stick, and I think it's a gun. Stay still.
That's
great way to test.
Crazy. No,
I don't know.
Shoot it. See what happens.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna shoot it. You ready?
Yeah.
What the?
That's pretty good. So are you hiding or like you're fighting monsters, or you're about to be like, fuck you, bitch? You're actually delusional insane. So you have to like drive. Dude, that's crazy. Bro, I got this thing for you. What the fuck? Oh man, I would have loved. I don't know how they could do it, but is there any? No, you'd have to like just suspend disbelief. Basically, you'd have to be like, dude, he take this gun for you, and you're like, am I fucking insane or are you insane? Oh, that's man, that's crazy. The one clip can make you be like, I wonder what this game is all about, and you're immediately more interested. Crazy. The whole opening is one big reference. Yeah, I seen this where it's basically just like a huge reference to all of these things. At what point is the reference? What is that thing that I think this is what we were talking about a couple months ago, where it was like, I can't think of what it was called, but it basically like at some point when that's what it was. There was like a game called not Neverness to Everness. It was the other one. Ananta, was that what it's called? Where people were basically saying, at what point is the whole thing a reference not a good enough excuse? like it has to be more than just a thing. Also, Kat, you're the one watching this, right? Also, very on point that Kat is watching this, and of course it's called Kat. It's a cat girl anime, all that. Bop. All right, is this? Ooh, this is Bolty. Let's watch this one at the top. And pause. Mute. Love petting animals is such a mix of shit and peak. The cigarette anime, the cigarette cat anime. Is it still the same? Football animation.
Flufferkin said, that anime is just if Elon Musk creates cat girls.
Yeah, except I don't think they'll love you. I think they'll still have the cat energy. Guys, everyone's all about this cat girl bullshit. Dog lady, I think could be significantly more peak. All right, wouldn't actually make the world better. All right, more loyal, violently defending you. Maybe it would be less great because they would like probably just sniff your ass. That'd be kind of weird. That'd be kind of odd. You know what I mean? You make it jealous. You're like, hey, this is my friend, and just face to ass immediately. That'd be kind of a lot to take in, honestly. At least cats are kind of like, well, cats will like lick face. Yeah, it's not better. we gotta breed some of the things out of something. That's horrible. It's funny because remove the shoes thing. Yeah. Also, man, it still baffles me that like the One Punch Man season, whatever it was, got done so dirty. where like, oh dude, but this is a meme within the weird anime community for such a long time, where like shonen sports or any kind of like action anime has like absolute garbage animation, and like this weird fucking romance anime will have the most beautiful like 1,000 FPS crazy intricate shots, and you're like, dude, like maybe it's just easier to visualize because it's usually slower pan stuff where like speed is infinitely harder to kind of like animate. But yes. I like how it's just a bunch of stills. I will say, I did watch season 1 of Blue Lock. It's so fucking fire. It is such a like hype as hell anime. I know it's not for everyone, but as someone who doesn't give a shit about soccer, it was peak. I don't give a shit about soccer, but I do care about like pushing past adversity. Video unavailable. Well, I guess I can go fuck myself. How about that? All right, boom. I have seen it. I have seen it. I said I've seen it. What is the cockroach thing? Wait, have you seen it? No, I haven't. Let's see.
Like, just for the record, what spice of
I'm sorry. It's so fast.
Raid Nation.
Like,
And
just-
then there's Fate.
And then there's Fate. What's Fate? Like Fate Stay Night? Like the Fate series? What's Fate? What's that mean? Shit.
Like, just for the record, what spice of cockroach are you? American. Roach.
Did you say what's
Why are there so many of them? Or is this Oni?
spice?
Yeah.
Read that again.
Species.
Oh.
Dude, I have never felt so this. You have no idea how many times you're like, we're popping off, we're having a conversation, bop, 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 bop. And then someone just comes out of nowhere and it's like, well, and you're like, fuck. And it's like a self-loathing hits you different. You're like, man, and it's so crazy because you can't like communicate to people who are like, dude, I swear to God, I seen it right. It said that when I seen it. It changed. It changed.
I just want to call types of creatures spices.
Spices. But just the moment of like defeat, because she was like, I got to reply to that, bang. And it's, you know, it's so fucked up because dyslexia is like exactly that, where like you're able to understand things. Like you're like, it's like she was able to say as a reaction to that. Like she still had the information. She just like, and this is fucked up because this is how I learned to read. Because you basically can't the sentences, at least for me, were constantly like moving up and down. Like if you ever look at something and you like flex your eyes, you can kind of like warp stuff together. It's kind of what my eyes did automatically and still do. It's gotten better. But anyways, point is I was only able to like collect like 6 words.
At least the newest anime, a buddy showed me a clip and the animation was so
Oh,
good.
oh, you're saying Fate. Yeah, Fate is insane. Fate. Any gacha game has no right to not be like a bazillion animators paid below minimum wage cranking stuff out. Unfortunately, yeah, I know what you mean. Fate. Yeah, Fate has crazy animations for sure. Also China, but I think China has different things too. Anyways. But yeah, the idea that like only a few words pop into existence and you're like, dude, it just sucks. Because again, it's funny because like her vibe was great. She was like, and then as soon as she's told, she's just like, God damn it, I look like an idiot. You're like, oh.
Read that again.
Oh. I think now is a good time for me to admit that I am dyslexic. So.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, get fucked. Get fucked. Now, it's tough because like it sucks because like in one side you're like, I want to become a better version of myself. Yes. At the same time, I've never been able to shed the like slight shame of like, oh man, did I just sit like reply? Because imagine someone asks you something, you reply in excruciating detail to an entirely different comment. And you're sitting there like, oh my God, now I gotta fucking, oh, now. And then, of course, because streams are delayed, everyone's like, like, no. And you're like, oh, but again, you want people to like pause and make sure you reply to the right comment. So there's like a lose-lose. Like, you can't win in this situation besides being like, I fucked up. It's my brain. And reply. Keep moving on.
No, it's fine.
I'm gonna just get out of here. I'm so sorry.
No, this is the opposite. Yeah. You can't. This is why we can't win. You can't be like, well.
It reminds me, I gotta check and see if the second part of the Fate collab is out in Star Rail.
Oh yeah. I'm surprised, man. I thought like Hoyoverse would have some like S tier collaborations, but I find they're starting to get them going. But I feel like I'm blown away by Withering Waves constantly having like weirder ones. I think maybe there's more social. Maybe they're like live in a specific like place where the other things are. Maybe like Genshin is Chinese based, and maybe Hoyo is, or maybe Withering is Japanese based. Maybe it's opposite. I don't know. But I always wondered. Regardless, I love that. That was actually very enjoyable, and I felt very seen. In fact, I'm gonna give it everything I possibly can. I should also use our custom emotes. You idiot piece of shit. I hate you. Me. This. Oh, let's see. Payday 2 was peak. Yeah, man, I remember watching a lot of Payday videos. I feel like Payday failed to capture like its other thing. Like it had to like transcend what it did, and instead it kind of just kept doing what it did. And now people are like, I like this, but I kind of want more a little bit. All right, let's lower this. Okay. Also, is this the horse characters?
Raidnate said I'm fucked up that half the time Hoyo just collabs with themselves.
That's crazy. I mean, maybe that's like the best like thing where like you're just so successful that like your cousin is also killing it. You're like, bro, let's just I was gonna say a term that's been cursed for me, but keep it in community. We'll say. Anyways,
McFlufferkin said that music is from Payday 2. You should be.
Oh, I should be fine. All right, let's let it rip and go full send. Holy shit! I feel like these are all references to the thing. Great animation, also. What? Why? Is it just a riot? Oh, is it? This is always. Oh, is this reenacting the Payday like trailer or something? Dude, it is a weird vibe with like a bunch of anime women hoisting out of a bunch of other people. It is crazy. This goes hard. Why does she still have a bag over her head? This was one of the better things we've seen in a while. That was lovely. And we could listen to
Lone
it.
Syndicate said, anime update, I stared watching Chainsmoker Cat and it funny as all hell.
Oh, you enjoyed it? Yeah, Cat's also enjoying it. That's good to see. Oh, now we got Lone's thing. Let's see. Oh, I gotta pause and read what Lone said. I thought Lone was giving us YouTube playlist things, but it was not the same thing. Let's see. Lone says, how would you react in this situation? I can't. Oh, wait. No, I seen that one. When the villain helps you. Hey, pause. Pause? This? Oh. No, we watched this one. Shit. Wait, which one do we watch then? Thigh Thunder. Might be different. Thigh Thunder. No, we watched this one too. Thigh Thunder was a lady cracking a coconut. And I said, I don't know if I have enough to manage that. I'm honest. What is this? I can't restart it. Anyways. Oh no, we watch all these. Why does it let me? Maybe they're all the same. I don't know. We watched all these. Let's just do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right. For animated of a Pokemon battle with Charizard mimicking Shin Gazelle. Oh, Gazelle. I'd watch Pokemon more often. Ooh. This is Nintendo finally realizing they can't just do nothing and make money. Well, they probably can still, but yeah. There's no way this is Nintendo. This has got to be a fan creation. Dude, can you imagine? Oh, man. Oh, can you imagine if they made a game like this where like it's like a sim, but then you have like these summons and you can go like when you're just starting out, you get an arena, but when you eventually go, you get like fucking massive areas, like huge things. And you have like, you're just watching, like, dude, imagine watching this, not from like a top down, like weird sim thing, but instead you're like third person, you're seeing this colossal fucking dragon and it's just fucking duking shit out and you're seeing lens flares. You're like, Jesus Christ, use this ability. I guess I can't see shit. That would be so fucking peak. Just as I wish, dude, that would be so cool. Ooh, I wanted to see a pop, but that is damn clean.
But Flufferkin said, so Scalebound?
Yeah, Scalebound would prove. I feel like Scalebound, dude. It's so funny. I seen a video that was what was it called? It was just I always reference Scalebound because I always just wished it was a thing. But I was in the comments of like one of these like Xbox is like laying off a bunch of its people, and it's laying off a bunch of its developers that we all kind of enjoy. And that was the one thing I just never expected it to see, was someone being like, guys, I have the solution, really Scalebound. I just never I think we're the only people that bring up Scalebound like every other time we talk about Xbox. It was crazy to see that we're like, oh, it's a smaller world than I thought. Let's see. Oh, dude, I have been thoroughly enjoying. What's his name? I don't care, but he's so good. More Rope Dart. I've watched him for a while. I stopped. YouTube stopped suggesting me him. So yeah, just because I stopped watching like 2 videos. And YouTube is like, you'll never want to see him again. Say enough. And I'm like, oh. Since the ice blocks are always so abused, and ice block meteorite sounds only fitting. Ooh. Here we go. I don't know if it's ooh, dude. Man, those pants look so comfortable. Oosh, me barely survived. Congrats. Can you please hit an ice block with another ice block? Come on. Oh. Oh. Also, what, dude, I can't help but appreciate the what do you call it? The like the YouTubeification of stuff. The idea that some guy who's like been practicing various martial arts, specifically rope dart, for a long time, and he's like, all right, I can show people like all these cool moves. It's not that interesting. But what if, just like, it's insane how close everybody could be to greatness if you just knew. Like, it's like one of the things that I think made this guy pop off so much is just showing like the satisfaction of like cranking one of these ice blocks and it just shattering into pieces. And it's such a good like deliverable of like how much impact this thing has and how fucking intense it can be, and all these like cool wispy moves he does. Also very acrobatic and visually neat. But like, I do not think it would have been as satisfying like him hitting a dummy. Like, it'd just be like, okay, I've seen this, but the fact that he hits something and just pow is so cool. And again, it's just that one change that would like let you to succeed is insane. Also, it's a little scary, a little bit annoying. Make a sandwich with,
Make a sandwich with lettuce and tomato.
And why the fuck are you talking to me so succulently? What? Seductively.
Honey and mustard. And come.
What? I'll be honest, I was not expecting that.
Make it sound.
We gotta hear this again.
Sandwich with lettuce and tomato.
And honey and mustard.
And come.
That's crazy. I will say though, some of these mayos out here looking awful odd. We'll say. Second Life. Is this for? Oh wait, we can't show this on Twitch. Whew. Almost got. Oh no, we watched it. Sorry, we watched it. I reacted to it myself. Gang, we burned through almost all of them.
Bensei does a lot of awesome media hammer stuff. He has a martial arts gym in Ohio. A lot of his shorts are different media hammers and trick shots smashing different ice blocks.
Dude, I was gonna say, he again, such a cool idea. He basically got a bunch of like blacksmiths to send him stuff, and it was so awesome. Like again, every month he showed you like a cool meteor hammer.
Said, check the Pal World tab briefly.
Oh. Pal World tab, what's up? Ooh. Oh, you look, wait, I didn't know you could look like that. That's so cool. This is Fluff's character. He's like a slime person, but dang, you've been grinding, man. Also, ooh, the guns. Oh, I'm so excited to play. I can't wait. That's my thing. That's like my main goal when we finally get back into my world is I can't wait to, I want to make guns. I want to make a fucking US of A little base that just fucking churns out sulfur, and I can just make a shit ton of ammunition. I might increase my base capacity.
Said, I was gonna ask if I should post more of those manhwa scenes.
I liked it. I don't mind. Yeah, I think it's really cool. Yeah, again, especially like, to me, I feel like sometimes they'll hit, but like sometimes it's also like the fact that you know those characters and you know, like, this is interesting, that's interesting, like that kind of thing. Other times it might not be like that, so it's regardless, shoot every shot, and you just have to, like, sometimes it won't resonate, but other times, a lot of times it will. I like the other one, especially the lady. Again, it's always neat seeing that. I kind of want to, I would be open, I want to do that too, I just don't know if I have, like, the memory to, like, remember. I also read on my monitor, which, like, for like a freak. But very, very cool. Boppity. Let us wind down, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic stream. I adore spending time with you guys, and I had a great time. It is, yeah, sure, we'll do this. This, loop, this. Gang! Yes, this week we'll be playing a absolute boatload of... What is it called again? Damn you. Power. Sorry, Power. Blacked out completely. But is today Thursday? Yes, it is.
Nate said, great stream, Grin.
Thank you so much. I appreciate all y'all. Yes, by the way, the winner has been picked. There will be a video after the stream. If you want to watch it, it would mean a lot to me. I will say, do not get used to the format. We will review things, and I like that. Or test products and stuff like that. I like that too. But I do not want to have my face in it because it makes it infinitely harder to make that video. Okay? Also, I would like to fully say this first. I do not know if it's a video that everyone would enjoy. I think it's a video that's okay to watch when you're having supper and you don't really need to pay attention as much because it's basically a video that I would want as like a person who's painting and learning about painting and like what I'm trying to find out, like if a product is good or not. But if you're like, I give zero fucks about painting Grin. It's kind of like an informational kind of use case video. But yes, I mean, it's not that you won't get a kick out of it. We basically paint a statue a little bit, and it's kind of satisfying in that regard. I don't know. You guys all let me know. I just, it's weird because like I want to make videos that I think are good just to like be entertaining. Like Bolty mentioned this last time, I think, where he's like, I didn't love the technical breakdown as much, and I know, but at the same time, I guess I gotta just do. I probably gotta try a bunch of different videos, I guess, and see which people like. Maybe some people like the technical breakdowns, so we'll lean more on that. Maybe some people just like the storytelling aspect of like figuring out why I made certain choices with the character's design itself, and I chose to paint certain things the way I did, that kind of thing. Alas, ladies and gentlemen, I hope I can see you once again tomorrow at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I will miss you to bits. We are going to raid people if they are online, but. Let's see, is Fluff online? Let's see. Yes, Fluff is online. Let's go! We're going to raid Fluff. He's playing Crimson Desert. Fluff is a fantastic member of our community. Is lovely. He streams a great amount. So if you're actually, I stream Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So if you wanted to pop into our streams, that's where you'd find my dumbass. But also, is this live? Let me see. Yes, it is. Okay, good. But if you wanted to catch a stream, what do you call it? Outside of that, Fantastic Fluff will be streaming most days. I do think he takes some days off now because he's hopefully, human and wants to, manage everything more. Because streaming every day is yeah, a lot for anybody, honestly. But also, we are going to go ahead and raid Lone on what do you call it? Twitch. Raid Lone on Twitch. Poppity boopity.
McFluffirkin said, I am human, I think.
Well, it's a pretty inhuman activity to be streaming for so long and for so many hours and streaming all kinds of games. So you're like covering different bases. You're coming up with different answers to streams. That's pretty inhuman to me in the best kind of way. But ladies and gentlemen, hopefully I can see you once again. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you so much for spending time with me. And I hope you'll check out that video that I'm going to upload hopefully in a little moment here. Thank you kindly for your time and goodbye for now, my friends.